Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are, whenever you are. Welcome to a new Breakout Solutions pre-recorded stream today. I'm your host, Mabatiri, coming to you live. Well, sorry, not live. I'm too familiarized with my normal intro. Going to have to change up, especially if I'm doing pre-recorded videos. So I'm recording this video today rather than going to you live this afternoon because right now, the Bitcoin and altcoin market is dumping right now. We've just had Bitcoin have a huge drop. And now that I'm sharing my screen, you can probably see exactly what I'm talking about. Bitcoin today on its own has already dumped down 8%. We've had a bit of a flash crash. If we zoom in, look at that again, we've got a huge buy up tail, which is quite bullish. If we can get this buy up tail to be at least 50%, that's going to be definitely quite bullish. So let's see what the dump was. The exact dump was 3,175. So from 43,273 to 40,000. So if we can get above 41,650, which we are currently are at the moment, that's a very bullish buy up tail. So as long as we can close this hourly, I still am looking for higher prices before we do dump down. But yes, Bitcoin, funnily enough, was consolidating for quite some time after this parabolic move to the upside, all the way from 36,680 to the highs, the local highs of 44,758. We then proceeded to go sideways for quite a little bit of time, about 4 days to be exact. And then this morning, the bears decided to take over control after we had a bit of a fake out to the upside from this bullish pennant, you could call it, or bullish flag, I should say. We had a breakout and then we got rejected and we've obviously dumped down. But we've had a lot of people interested in buying Bitcoin at 40,000, which was also, funnily enough, the golden Fibonacci retracement from this low here to the highs. You can see to the exact dollar, we had a lot of people buy down at these prices, and prices already jumped up $2,000. So quite bullish price buy up. If we go over to the altcoin market, you can see the altcoin market also had a huge drop. Let's see what exactly we have lost since the drop, about 7.18%. And lastly, let's have a quick look at Bitcoin dominance. We had Bitcoin dominance obviously going quite low for a little bit of time. And it looks like it might be coming out here, so it might be time to get back into Bitcoin after being in altcoins from the 5th of December, 6th of December, when we started getting this Bitcoin dominance pullback. You would have seen a lot of your altcoins start making some huge gains. And now we're obviously seeing a bit of a recovery. If I bring up on my chart, just on the right-hand side, you can see all these different altcoins just absolutely getting smashed. The highest one getting smashed right now is Frax. We've got then DYDX, Gala. Those are the three biggest losers. And all the way down the bottom here, we have BLZ, Dogecoin holding pretty well. Look at this. That's what we call a Darth Maul candle, where you have buying, you have wicks to the up and the downside. So a lot of people are not undecided where the market is going to go. But right now we are having huge buying candle. Look at that. We're at 42,200. So we would have had a lot of panic sellers. We were also over leveraged in the market. If I was looking at the funding rate on Bybit where I trade, the funding rate was at 0.04, which is relatively high, especially when 0.01 means there's a even breakdown usually of longs and shorts in the market. However, right now we were over leveraged to the upside. Too many people going long on Bitcoin, too people feeling that euphoria, and we finally had some bears step in and absolutely dump the price. So it's not a big deal, guys. I know that it seems pretty scary right now. We did have, like I said, a huge, what's that, from the start of the day right here. This was the start of the day. We started at 43,835 and we dumped down pretty much $3,800, right? $3,800 dump in the space of 2 hours. You can get this in crypto. You can always get this. This is going to be more frequent during a bull market. And yes, I would say that we are in a bull market. So right now it is very interesting that we're starting to get a little bit of correction in the market, giving people the opportunity to jump back in. Smart investors, let people ride this up. This is a lot of probably retail, a lot of people talking about the ETF. And right now we've had that correction. We've given people the opportunity to jump back in around about $40,000, which is great. We need these pullbacks. We need people to feel like, hey, this is too expensive. We've just gone up basically in a straight line. We need a chance to get into the market. If you don't bring it back, you're going to lose a lot of liquidity that we would like to bring into the market. So now that the market has had its pullback, and you can see with this beautiful buying tail that it looks like that, look how quickly it got bought back up too, guys. So basically in that first minute after the dump, we got bought back about $1,500 in the first minute. $1,500 buyback with that candle. So things are looking promising. Well, right now, guys, there's not a whole lot that I can tell you. We have just covered, obviously, this crazy Bitcoin dump that's just occurred. We have hit our support levels, which is great. The next support level would more than likely be the point of control of this entire sideways trading range. So let me pull a fixed range profile. So we've got the value area high around about $37,000. Okay, so right about $37,000. That's where I'd be looking for a first bit of support if we do lose that $40,000 level. And then we do have the point of control of this sideways trading range at around about 34,400. For my ultimate buy the dip price, and if I do get enough luck, and hopefully we get all enough luck to do so, 32,000 retesting the highs that held us down for quite a bit of time this year. I'd like for price to come back down here at some point for my one last buy the dip opportunity. Well, guys, that's all I have for you today. As I said, this week is quite bullish, so we might finally see that push to 50,000 before then a bigger retracement, but we will just have to wait and see. A lot of the indicators that I used were showing we were overbought. Stochastic RSI on the weekly was over the 100 percentile for quite some time. We had a lot of divergences on the RSI, but hopefully this dump has given us some bullish divergences, and we will continue the move to the upside. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's content, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications, and I'll see you next week for